guys, it's Sarah, and I have a page kit here. So this one is about Cheers, which is the bar in Boston that is the inspiration for the TV show that was on a very long time ago. And we made a point to go there when we were there in 2018. So beforehand, I got my little sentiment there. Actually, well, that's my title, Where Everybody Knows Your Name. um, I took some time to work on that title off camera, and I will talk about that in a second here. When I start putting it down, I'll talk about what I did for that. But in the meantime, this is going to be very yellow and black, which is the theme of not only the bar, but my pictures. So this is, like I said, this bar was the inspiration for the TV show. Now, the TV show was not shot in Boston, although the outside of it was. So the outside of the bar, like kind of in the beginning credits and stuff, that was shot in Boston because this bar was the inspiration for the show. And then the actual show was filmed in LA because when we went to this bar, we were kind of expecting it to look like Cheers. It did not. It's very small. But so that's where we kind of learned that it was shot in LA, but the inspiration was from there. So it's pretty cool. It was a neat experience. So we went for sure. Now, I have this yellow sun paper, or it looks kind of like suns, like or scallops. And that's where my large title is going to go. So I just want to make sure I cut it down to where I have enough room that it's going to fit on there. And I have that black and white polka dot paper that I cut down and put on top of the black cardstock. And I have this black scrap piece of paper that says today all over it. And I'm going to go ahead and use this too. And I'm going to cut it down so that it is not a full 12 by 12. It's going to be as long as the white paper there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And again, this is going to line up. So it's all lining up to fit there. Now, my two pictures take up some space, as you can see. So I'm going to try to make it work so that the title can kind of snuggle around it. So the corner of it is going to go like, the word everybody is going to go across the top of it, and then it will kind of cradle around. Now I have a bunch of these little die cuts that I had pulled. I'm going to make a little bit of a cluster here to put behind the photo before I put it down, because otherwise I'll be tearing it up. So I went ahead and just kind of got that done first. And then I have this little card that says Boston, which I got from In a Creative Bubble. She has some really great printables. I will actually leave her shop link down below if you guys want to see it, but she has a great travel. She has great travel things, and then she has a Boston one that is particular. So that's going to work out nicely for me because I'm scrapbooking about Boston. So it was great. But it says Cheers all over it. So that was obviously because of the bar. So I'm using some smaller black letter stickers, and I'm spelling out Boston. So I'm going to put that on here. I'm kind of rearranging them. I have to kind of make them overlap just a tiny bit just to make sure it's all going to fit for the most part in this little area here. And I'm going to put that behind the picture as well. I realize there's a gap, so I'm going to shift it over just a little bit so that it's flush with that right there. Okay, and so for my title, I used a plethora of thickers, and the reason for that is that I have a ton of thickers that are just kind of on their last leg. There's not very many words I can make out of it anymore. A lot of the vowels are gone. They're just kind of, they've served their purpose. So I had a ton of different black ones, and so I just went through all of my black thickers that were in that bucket, and I started pulling the letters I needed for this title, and I was able to find everything. The word go came from like a word title, and all of the E's came from that same one as well. I actually cut them out of other words because I didn't have any E's for any of my black thickers, which is why they were in that bucket. But like for everybody, the beginning E and then the E and the R are together, as you can see. That came from another word. So I just cut out what I needed basically and then just tossed the rest of it. So but I really do like it the way it looks on here, and you know that's a big part of Cheers. So I'm glad I was able to find everything I needed in there. But as you can see, it's like a mishmash of different black letter thickers, and so that's how I was able to use some up that way. And I put a hashtag up at the top there, that this is a true story. I cut down a little bit as well, and this is a little flag, if you will, a little clip. So I'm putting that there. That one says you're my favorite. So I'm just using all these little stickers and things that I had pulled for this layout. I love these sketchy puffy cameras. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And I haven't used them yet. So I'm going to use a few on here. I'm just going to try to get some of the other things down first before I decide where I'm going to put those. So I have, to do some journaling here, I'm going to use just white cardstock, and I measured out how far I want it to go, and then I'm going to outline with my Sharpie on here, and those are going to peek out from the photos, and it's going to go above "This is a true story." So I'm going to go ahead and write my journaling on here, and then I'll cut it down and put it next to the photos here. And then I have these black and yellow hearts, so I'm going to go ahead and put these down as well. And that little sentiment there says "so good." And then I have these gold glitter hearts that I'm going to use. Now these are not very sticky. As you can see, they're just falling off the packaging there. So I'm going to go ahead and use some glue dots to put a few of these down here. Just little tiny gold hearts, which are super cute. They just don't stay. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and get these stuck down, and then I'm going to put down the cameras here as well, and I'm just going to use a little, a little variety of the types of cameras here, and I love them. They're so cute. And I think that's it. I think that's going to complete my layout, guys. I take a look at it just to make sure I'm making sure the puffy cameras stay down. And yeah, that's going to be it. So I really, really like the way this turned out. I love the huge title, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So let me know if you have any questions at all. And again, I will have a link down below to the In a Creative Bubble shop if you want to look at some of her printables. They're really cute. All right, hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys again soon. Bye.